Joins me now via Skype. Megan, thanks very much indeed for talking to us. You've accepted the fine, although disappointed to have received a public censure from the JSE. Why is that?
Hi, that's correct. So as a new management team, we came in over the last 18 months, and part of what we've been doing is cleaning up the organization. And effectively, the fine and the public censure really relates to the previous management. Last year, at the 31st of July for our 2019 accounts, we made the bold decision to go out with qualified audit opinion from our auditors, and it related to the prior year accounts where we had found that there were errors and items that had not been properly accounted for. So we put it through to the prior years. The auditors didn't agree with us. However, they did agree on the closing balance sheet for us, which was critical from an investor perspective. And we've really just tried to manage and navigate with a level of transparency and integrity in everything that we've done. So for us, it's disappointing because I think shareholders have already suffered. You've already spoken about the fact that the share price has fallen, and ultimately, at the end of the day, the fine impacts profitability for the organization.
It certainly does. And let's talk about the ENS Africa forensic investigation, where we are pursuing legal action, presumably, against the perpetrators. What oversight mechanism is there to prevent a repeat, Megan?
Well, we've put in significant governance structures. You know, the failing at EOH was the fact that there was no governance structures, and what you would expect for a listed organization walking in, none of that was in place. We've appointed a group risk officer. She sits on the executive board and on the main board, and that's a critical strategic position that wasn't there. We put in policies, processes, procedures. We've made sure that we've got 3 lines of defense. You know, EOH is a listed company, and up until we joined, there wasn't internal audit. So those are the kind of basic things that we've had to bring in to make sure that there's robust governance structures. We've also ensured we've got a proper bid review committee that looks at tenders and evaluates them and ensures that we follow proper process.
Just looking forward with COVID-19 in particular and lockdowns, might be good news for an IT business like yours. Of course, you would also need healthy companies in need of those services. What's that been like?
So we've actually, today we came out with our pre-close statement because we're going into year end on Friday. And we've actually been really resilient during this period, and it's been good to see. We came out with our quarterly update at the beginning of June where we said we had 900 million of cash. We've seen an increase to over R1 billion worth of cash. So for us, it's been resilient, and our customers have been loyal to us, and we've seen good positive cash flow over this period. So from a business perspective, we are expecting better performance from our business in H2 versus H1, even though we've been in lockdown and with COVID and all the uncertainty.
Megan Padigadu, the CFO of EOH, thanks very much indeed.